this is a topic which has been given to deliver this webinar. This is a very recent topic of trend, that is Indian knowledge system and Indic philosophy. And we have to, first of all, understand the importance of that particular topic, why this time actually requires to discuss on that specific area a lot. And different regulatory commissions, University Grant Commission, they have mandated this subject as per NEP 2020, and different councils, they have also included this subject as value-added course in the curriculum. And we find that regularly in different very frequent interval, we find UGC, AICTE, other councils, they are also emphasizing this topic for discussion. So there is a need, and first of all, my presentation I have outlined accordingly. Ma'am, please go down. So if we look at, okay, the next slide, please. After that, coming back to that. So my flow of presentation will be like, I will be introducing this topic along with the relevance of this subject, relevance of this topic, Indian knowledge system and Indic philosophy, with reference to new education policy 2020, what exactly this Indic philosophy or Indian knowledge system literature or the corpus of literature that we will try to understand. We will talk about different systems of Indian philosophy, basically Shaddarshan, Ashtang Yoga, 64 ancient arts, which is known as Chaushad Kala, and Darshan, Gyan, Vidya. On that thing we will be talking about. Along with that, I will be focusing, actually these two things are associated closely, that this Indian knowledge system and the Indic philosophy, these things are very much closely associated. So we will be comprehensively trying to understand. I will try to inform you regarding that. Ma'am, please go back to the previous slide. So before going to start the content, the discussion of my presentation, first I would start with a Vedic chanting. Om Sahana Vavatu Saham Gunatu Saha Virjang Karavavahi Tejasvi Navadi Tamastu Ma Vidvisavahi. Om Shanti. So this is a Vedic chanting, and many of us, we have uttered this chanting in our childhood, I guess. I'm sure, definitely. But I don't know how many of us have understood the exact meaning of that chanting. That was a part of our prayer and we used to chant. This is a Vedic mantra taken from Rig Veda. And if we try to understand the meaning of this mantra that is interpreted below, followed by that mantra, may the Lord protect both of us. May the Lord nourish both of us with knowledge. May both of us make efforts for the capacity for knowledge to take place. May what is studied by us be brilliantly clear, has flowed across the, thousands of years, basically through oral tradition. Orally, it has been transmitted. Orally, it has been flowed down. So that's why Shruti and Smriti, these two terms are very closely associated with this IKS or Indian knowledge system, because initially all of us know that these literature, this knowledge, corpus of knowledge, it was flowed down only through Shruti and Smriti. Those gurus, they used to teach their disciple through only Shruti. That means disciples used to listen to their guru and they used to remember these things, and they can forward that knowledge to the next generation. So this is important we have to understand, and this mantra, this chanting is very important to understand for all of us, as this is a webinar. And I know I have been informed that most of us, we are academicians, faculty members, scholars. So nowadays the main thing which comes very prominent, pertinent nowadays, that is the relationship between guru shishva, yeah, master and disciple, or teacher students with modern terminology. Then all of us must understand the meaning of this mantra very well. So here there is an inclusive prayer to the Almighty that He protect both of us and He nourish both of us. Both of us means teacher and the student. Nourish both of us with knowledge and make our understanding level so clear that students can understand in a better way to their teachers, and accordingly they can carry forward their knowledge to the next generation, by the way. So uh, with that I start my main discussion. Ma'am, go to the next slide. So along with that, now I'm coming to have designed the presentation in such a way. I would like to give you some glimpses of some monuments, glimpses of some temples, some archaeological monuments, and all these things. The first slide, I think all of you could remember from these pictures. I guess all of you can understand, I mean, remember, or you have, many of you have seen. That is the picture of Qutub Minar, and there is an iron pillar in the campus of Qutub Minar, in the complex of Qutub Minar. This iron pillar has been surviving without any rust. Just imagine, without any rust, more than 2000 years. And it has been called a testament to the skill of ancient Indian blacksmiths. Just imagine, more than 2000 years, through which material, Panchaloha, probably all of you have heard about this mixture of these alloy elements. So that iron pillar was made of, and that has been existing without any rust more than 2000 years. So what sort of technology was used at that time to prepare that iron pillar located in the complex of Qutub Minar? Ma'am, go to the next slide. We will find another picture. I think all of us are very much familiar with this picture. And you can, if I ask, probably you will be guessing this thing. This is the picture of Konark Sun Temple. This Konark Sun Temple was established in the 13th century, which is basically a sun dedicated to the sun god. I think all of you have, most of you have visited Puri, and there is a nearby place, Konark temple. Most of you have visited. This is a chariot-shaped temple, and if you go, you will find the first above picture is the sun wheel. And the significance or the wonder of this wheel is that through the sunshine, through the shadow of the sunshine, at any time of day you can measure the time, what time of the day that is, particularly without watch, even if you know the process of counting the time through that sun wheel. Next, even many of you have probably heard that on the top of that sun temple there was a powerful magnet situated. That magnet actually could attract the ships nearby. I mean, this is located on the bank of Bay of Bengal. So that used to attract the ship of the foreigners, foreign ship to the shore, seashore. By the way, I'm just trying to let you remind that what sort of technology, what sort of architecture and all these things are involved into manufacturing and building such temples. Ma'am, go to the next slide, please. Next one is temple. This is Neliyappa temple in Tamil Nadu, Tirumalveli. This temple is located in Tirumalveli, Tamil Nadu. That is Neliyappa temple. And there is a beauty of this temple. There are 7 pillars. Okay, there are few pillars actually. So the beauty of the pillars are that whatever the advanced sound engineering and the sound technology has been evolved. So these the pillars are located in such a way that if you could gently strike these pillars, it will create a sound, and the sound will be vibrated in such a way that it will create 7 fundamental notes of music, which is known as Saptaswar. Okay. Please mute Rajkumari ji. Please mute yourself. So that pillars will create that swapta swar that was established far back. Okay, so there are only three examples just I have shown here. Due to paucity of time, it would be difficult to place many more examples that you can find even. And as a pedagogy of teaching Indian knowledge system, it is always suggested by the UGC ICT that the pedagogy should be field visit. Even you can find something nearby of your place, any of wherever you are living. You will find within 20-50 kilometers around circle. You will find different temples, different monuments, different architecture which are built far back. Okay, and the contrary, now we can find that we listen to that something has been built today and it has been collapsed tomorrow. By the way, I'm not going to this thing, but I'm trying to say that with these three examples, what sort of technology, what sort of science, what sort of ideology, what sort of imagination, creative mind was involved to build all these things. Okay, so these are the living examples. These are not obsolete. These are living examples, and many more living examples are there. If you try to find, you will find it. So with these living examples, with the living proof, we can understand what sort of knowledge, concept, science, technology, culture, each and everything was already inherited in our knowledge system.